Over his years on TV, we've been able to witness Gordon Ramsay receiving complaints about his food, and he's shown that he's capable of accepting them calmly when they are presented politely.
Quick question, the chicken was delivered on its own?
Yeah, it needs garnish. You're absolutely right. My apologies, give me 2 minutes.
But it's fair to say that's not always the case. During the very first dinner service of Hell's Kitchen Season 1, Gordon found himself unexpectedly coming face to face with complaining customers. And he wasn't happy about them interfering with his smooth running of the pass.
Well done. Can you just shut the fuck up for 30 seconds?
Can we just get some olive tapenade?
Let's go. Just ignore these bimbos.
The customers returned to their seats, but they were unimpressed by his rudeness and upset that they had been ignored. They decided to return to the pass, and Gordon wanted them gone.
Jean-Philippe, s'il vous plaît. Can you escort these two ladies, please? Back to plastic surgery.
Ladies, please.
Before they left, the women wanted Ramsay to know that he had hurt their friends' feelings.
Yeah,
Why?
she's very upset because you told her to fuck off.
Oh, really? Did I?
Yeah, you did.
Okay, can you tell her I meant it?
Yeah, all right, I'll tell her.
Can you both?
In this case, it seems that Gordon may have misplaced his anger a little, because it wasn't the diner's own idea to confront Ramsay at his window.
They said they want to go talk to the chef. I said, go knock yourself out. It's right there.
If you want to go talk to the chef, you know where the window is. You can go speak with him.
Yes, Ralph had encouraged them and put them right in the line of fire. The second week in Hell's Kitchen didn't go any better, and multiple frustrated diners experienced Gordon's particular brand of customer service. 2 hours into service and both teams were drowning. One man decided to find out what was going on and was on the receiving end of Ramsay's fury.
It seems like you have a lot of amateur sous chefs.
Right. Finally, your head's coming outside your arsehole. Now sit down, you fucking dick.
The customer couldn't figure out how so many chefs in the busy kitchen were struggling to turn out any food at all, which could be seen as a reasonable point.
I just don't understand why it's so difficult to serve some people their food.
Are you that arrogant? You haven't got a clue what's going on behind me? Right now, we're about 7 tables behind.
That doesn't do much for me.
Yeah, right. Can I just say you do fuck all for me either?
The bewildered diner couldn't really argue with that. 45 minutes later, another couple dared to ask when they might expect something to eat, and he wasn't much friendlier.
You're a clever girl, aren't you? It's a new restaurant. Yeah, it's been a tough night. So, why don't you fuck off?
Later that same evening, Gordon could only look on in astonishment as hungry guests decided to order in pizza and have it delivered to their table in the restaurant. This time, his maitre d' ended up dealing with the angry diners and made the mistake of suggesting their bad behavior made them look uneducated.
Do you have a doctorate?
I do have an education.
Do you have a doctorate?
I do have an education.
Then you are less educated than me, so don't get in my face, buddy.
Once he'd seen his staff assaulted, Gordon shut the kitchen down without having a chance to tell the pizza party what he thought of their childish antics. But his face said it all. During the first week of Hell's Kitchen Season 2, one customer was really looking forward to his pumpkin risotto, and he couldn't contain his disappointment when it arrived. Complaining to maitre d' Jean-Philippe that the dish didn't contain enough pumpkin, the diner accompanied him up to the pass to share his criticism with Gordon himself. Unfortunately for him, Chef Ramsay wasn't in the mood to deal with interruptions.
Can we get security and get Knob back to the seat, please, yeah?
The unhappy customer insisted on repeating his complaint, despite Gordon trying to call out the next orders to his team. Once the issue had been explained to him for the final time, Gordon had a suggestion.
Right, well, I'll get you more pumpkin. I'll ram it right up your fucking ass. Would you like it whole or diced?
To be fair, Jean-Philippe had pointed out an obvious problem with the complaint when he picked up the unwanted plate.
Seems to be a problem here.
There's no pumpkin. There's like these little
There's no pumpkin.
I don't want it.
You don't want it. Well, you finished it almost.
So it was good enough to eat, but bad enough to confront Ramsay about. No wonder he rejected the pumpkin problem. A week later, and dinner service was equally chaotic. 45 minutes into service, customers were getting hungry, and they weren't keeping quiet about it.
No appetizers have left either kitchen.
Sarah, food!
5 minutes.
She said that a half hour ago.
Things were about to get worse in the Red Kitchen. As she grabbed a hot pan of duck sauce, Heather suffered a nasty burn.
Calm down, calm down. There you go. Right, nice hot water. Jean-Philippe! Jean-Philippe! Jean-Philippe!
Gordon was distracted helping Heather treat her hand, and the Red Kitchen was now down a team member, meaning even less food was hitting the dining room. After pan fires and spilled dishes, Ramsay was losing faith that any more food would be crossing the pass.
Oh my God almighty. Right now, that's what I suggest you do. Buy a restaurant, put one table in there. Any more than that, you'd be fucked.
He wasn't the only one who was losing faith in the Red Team chefs. One diner confronted Gordon to ask for an update, and he was happy to share one.
All I want to know is if we're going to eat tonight or not.
Honestly, for the first time in my fucking cooking career, yeah, I'm in a kitchen with Muppets. Thank you so much.
Later that season, an furious Gordon was dealing with a poultry disaster, as Garrett rushed undercooked chicken to the pass because he thought it would make things run faster.
The chicken is raw. Yes, chef. You're gonna kill someone. Shut it! You shouldn't be in wine!
With orders backing up, one hungry woman couldn't wait another moment for her food. She decided to find out from Chef Ramsay himself what the holdup was, and when she was likely to eat. Gordon asked her to let him prepare the next table's order before he spoke to her, but she continued to engage him. And if she thought that using her feminine charms would get her fed any faster, she couldn't have been more wrong.
Service.
How long do you think it might be?
Would you mind taking your breath off my hot plate? Yeah, look at that. How can I serve food with those fucking things there? Chicken.
The customer didn't take kindly to his very personal insult and flipped him off before tossing a plate of food, and then a tray across the pass. Despite losing a whole table's dishes, Ramsay remained unflustered and called for security, who escorted the diner from the room. In Season 7, one customer felt that his medium beef was actually worse than rare. In his opinion, it was dangerously undercooked. Instead of explaining the problem to one of the servers in the dining room, he took matters into his own hands and headed up to the pass to point out the mistake to Chef Ramsay himself. Unfortunately, a busy Chef Ramsay took exception to how the man was standing with his chest pushed out, leading to an iconic putdown.
Stand strong, buddy. Stand nice and strong. Push your arms out. You look like a fucking quail.
Gordon was presented with the pink steak and the diner's somewhat dramatic complaint.
You trying to poison me?
Poison you? What a fucking dick.
It's low-grade beef.
Go down a shave, you fucking knobhead.
Low-grade dog.
Let's go!
Ramsay was once again irritated by the diner's aggressive posture, and pointed out where he could direct any comments about the food in the future.
Don't come in here acting like jumped up like some little gym bunny. Now do me a favour. That's his job. You fuck off, yes?
The standoff with the foul customer didn't distract him for long, and he was soon back to yelling at the other chefs instead. That wasn't the first time Gordon's insults were based on appearance. In Season 3, a female diner, who appeared to be quite tall, went to the window to ask where her food was, as her friends had eaten nothing but bread for hours. Ramsay had no interest in speaking to her.
Let's go!
He's being rude to me.
Will you, yeah? Move your fucking ass, will you, yeah?
While he was happy for Jean-Philippe to find out how long she would be waiting, Gordon was clear that the woman needed to return to her seat.
What table's the lady from, please, so we can find out where her food is, please?
23, chef.
23, blue, yes?
Yes, sir.
Take the draft back to the table, please. Service.
Measuring in at over 6 feet tall himself, that's an unusual insult for Chef Ramsay to throw. In Season 5, the Red Team's beef carpaccio was not a hit with one female diner, who complained to Jean-Philippe that it was bland.
Has absolutely zero flavor. It's like eating a piece of paper.
Chef Ramsay accepted the criticism and gave Giovanni a crash course in seasoning as he prepared the refire. His second attempt was soon on its way out to the dining room. But the customer was still not happy.
It's the same goddamn thing. You plated the same thing. Oh gosh, I am so going back there.
As she took a trip back to the pass, Gordon politely greeted her and actually thanked her for sharing her criticism, that the beef is flat and flavorless, once again. But instead of returning to her seat, she seemed to want more of Ramsay's attention, and she made an unfortunate choice about how to get it.
Did you hear her whistling at me, that lady? Give that to the dog, yes? Put a lead on it in case she runs off with the fucking plate. Let's go.
Surely she didn't actually whistle at the celebrity chef as he walked past her, did she?
Chef!
Right, don't whistle at me. I'm not your fucking dog, yeah? You look more like a dog than I do. Fuck off, will you?
Yes, she did. And that's why she got a giant plate full of Ramsay's attitude to enjoy along with her. Hopefully perfectly seasoned, third beef carpaccio. Back in 2004, during a UK Hell's Kitchen episode, British comedian Vic Reeves couldn't find anything he liked on the menu, so came up with his own order.
Could I possibly have 2 fried eggs on a china plate?
To be fair to the funny man, Jean-Philippe looked amused, and was brave enough to pass the unusual request on to Gordon. He was very clear in his response.
Fuck off. I'm not here sweating my fucking bollocks off to cook some dickhead a fried egg.
Unfortunately, Vic wouldn't let it lie, and wandered up to the hot plate to ask Chef Ramsay himself. It didn't go well.
Are you that much of a pleb? Do you come out to eat in a fucking smart restaurant with good food and you order a fried egg? I very politely told you I am not here to cook you a fucking fried egg. You're obviously on a professional piss take.
After putting the comedian in his place, Gordon was still visibly seething, and told his sous chefs exactly why.
And you guys working 13, 14 hours a day to fry that fucking twat an egg. I respect you guys, more than fucking that kind of shit, yes?
In that moment, Gordon proved that he wasn't afraid to defend his team from unexpected issues front of house. On his show The F Word, Gordon went to chat to a customer who had sent back her liver dish because she felt it was undercooked, though he explained that it was presented perfectly. As she nodded along, Ramsay noticed that she appeared to be chewing something, and accused her of having gum in her mouth. The embarrassed customer whispered in her ear that she was actually eating, leaving him raging.
Toffee? And you're sending a fucking pink liver back? You fucking insult.
Another diner wasn't keen on Gordon's scrambled eggs, telling him that she preferred the dish firmer and with more flavor. When Ramsay defended his recipe, telling her he had tasted it himself before serving it, she accused him of eating something spicy before proving it. Gordon had heard enough.
I can see quite clearly you're a lady who likes her food.
Right, I want some good
Unfortunately,
food.
you've got a fucking bland palate. Fuck me.
Finally, when Gordon visited an American kitchen nightmare called Campania, his menu relaunch wasn't a hit with one unhappy customer.
That I won't even feature my dog. Terrible.
As she ate with her family, the woman had nothing but bad things to say about the food, leading the owner, Joe, to report back to Gordon that the evening wasn't looking like a success.
Absolutely terrible. Even I can cook better than that. That's horrible.
An embarrassed Chef Ramsay went out to meet the unhappy guest, and felt the need to apologize for the woman's very vocal negativity to other customers in the dining room.
Ladies, welcome. Good evening.
Hi, how are you?
So sorry about the old bag.
She had plenty of issues to report, and he listened to her complaints with little patience.
My steak was tough.
Okay, good. But madam, unfortunately you're talking out your rear. But you're just walking around looking for trouble.
You are.
Ramsay eventually asked her to sit down and try to enjoy a cup of coffee, which she refused, but the interaction was finally over. He used the incident to help teach Joe how to deal with problems in the dining room.
If anyone's disgruntled, put an end to it immediately. Don't stand there bargaining with them. Yeah.
We certainly haven't seen much bargaining with customers from Chef Ramsay, that's for sure.